Well, hey, everybody, this is Dale Sellers, Executive Director at 95 Network, and we are coming to your area with the Soul Care Essentials Conference. We get to hang out with my friend Doc Rubino, and I cannot wait to be there. Michael, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, Dale. How you doing?
I'm great, man. Look, I'm excited about doing this conference. You and I just literally finished doing a conference together in Alabama this past week. Tell me why you wanted to host the Soul Care Essentials Conference.
Well, the past few years have been so tough on pastors and their families. And one of the things I was kind of taught when I came into the ministry was if you share your struggles at all, somehow you're not trusting God. So
Mhm.
self-care went out the window.
Yep,
And the past few years have been pandemics, protests, and political elections. Oh my. And you know
mm,
what? We're not in Kansas anymore, Pastor. We
that's
we,
right.
we need to readjust, realign, get our hearts refreshed. And my wife and I just had a chance to be with Dale in Alabama at a conference, and we were so blessed by Soul Care. We had tears in our eyes, and we just left that conference. We said, "He gets it.
That's
He
awesome,
gets it,"
bro.
and it was a good time of healing for us.
That's awesome. Well, our team gets together usually every January. We're from all over the country, and we did a year and a half ago. We just got together and said, you know what? Yes, we have lots of great things we do at 95 Network, but we really need to help pastors heal. And as you mentioned, Michael, most pastors have been taught don't let people see your weaknesses. And so, for me, I'm very excited. This is the first time I've seen where pastors were willing to go, I need help. So we created the Soul Care Essentials Conference. It starts at 9 in the morning. It's done by 12:30. We'll have lunch on site. There are three sessions. The first session is about your private life and what's going on inside you and just some personal things that maybe you haven't shared with anybody. The second session, we call that your personal life, has to do with your marriage, your parenting, grandparenting, if that's the case, relationships. They still tell us that 70% of all pastors do not have a close personal friend. And we talk about that a little bit. And then we wrap the day up by talking about your professional life. And specifically, we want to encourage you, if you're bivocational, that you're not less than. Actually, you're in the majority of pastors in America. And so we'll finish that up. We'll have lunch on site. And then Michael and I and others will hang around that afternoon. And if you just need to talk to somebody, if you need prayer, we're going to be available to be there for you to encourage you. So it's only a half a day conference. Mike, tell us where the details where we're going to be, those kind of things.
So, you guys, you're my Long Island Warriors, right? 3.6 million people, and we're trying to reach a lot of people with a little resources. So we are right in the middle of Suffolk County. So if you're on Long Island, you know exactly where that is. We'll be in Port Jeff Station, 322 Jane Boulevard, Port Jeff Station, New York. We're going to treat you well. We're going to feed you well. I promise you that. And then Dale and the 9 Network are going to feed your soul, and they're really going to invest. So we can't afford any more of us leaving the island or leaving the ministry. We want to be there for you. So I really hope you make. I know. Listen, part of you saying I'm so busy,
Yeah, hear
Pastor.
that a
Listen to
lot.
me. Don't get trapped in that. You are not too busy for this. I promise.
Yeah.
You need to do this. I needed to do this. I believe in this, and I hope to see you there.
The registration is $45, and it includes a copy of my book called Stalled: Hope and Help for Pastors Who Thought They'd Be There by Now. You get a conference handout, and then lunch is included as well. We want to ask you to do a couple of things. One, if you have a team, whether they're volunteer or paid, bring your team with you. Bring everybody you can that's part of your leadership, because it'll encourage everybody. And the second thing I want to ask you to do is please reach out to your friends who you know are hurting, they're not doing well. The truth is most folks, when they're discouraged, they won't come. They won't sign up unless somebody invites them. So we hope to see you there. I can't wait to be with you guys. I'm going to bring this Southern South Carolina accent to New York, and we're going to have a great time.
Yeehaw, Dale. Yeehaw.
All right. The registration link will be here on the video. So we're looking forward to seeing you soon.
Be blessed.